Hey guys, this is Canyon from Trucking Empires, where we take regular truckers or regular people working a regular job and we turn them into small fleet owners, small carriers, and they can have their own trucking empire. You can connect with me personally at Canyon, that's Canyon, at truckingempires.com, or catch us and see all of our stuff at truckingempires.com. So today we're talking about the number one way for truckers to save money, and this will be beneficial to all owner-operators, not just new ones, but it's especially helpful for those looking to grow their trucking empire or their trucking business, okay, to buy a new truck, to get another truck, whatever it might be, grow to 5, grow to 10. All right, and it's about the biggest expense that we can control in our trucking business, okay, in our empire. All right, so we're talking about fuel today. Fuel is one of the biggest expenses we have. It's one of the biggest that we can control, okay, and so it also goes into how we calculate our cost per mile, and it's an expense that is partially under our control, but then it's partially not too. And really, you know, diesel can go up to $6 a gallon, and we can't control that. It's a necessary evil that we have. You know, we can't move without it. We can't make money without diesel. We can't make money without fuel. But what we can do is watch our fuel consumption, okay? If you can cut your consumption, it will go a long way in this lower freight rate atmosphere that we're in, but it will go a long way in your pocket as well on the way to buying that next truck, whatever it might be that you're looking to do in your business, okay? So there's a few different ways to maximize our fuel and to put more money back into the pocket. Idling wastes fuel while also producing no income. Okay? So idling wastes fuel, but it produces no money. You're sitting there, truck's running, you got the radio on, you got the air running, whatever it might be, but you're not making any money. You're sleeping, wasting, diesel, wasting fuel, but you're not making any money, okay? So it's one of the biggest things that we can control, all right, is idling. So the average semi uses 1 gallon of fuel to idle. So you're looking at 10 hours that you're off duty times $4 a gallon, let's say. That's $40 a day. And that could be, saved by an APU unit that you're using. Just turn the truck off while you're waiting to be loaded, turn the truck off at night, and use your APU. Over a month, idling off duty, that could cost you over $1,000. And if you're idling, your whole reset, let's say you didn't make it home for your reset and you're idling, well, that could cost you a lot more, okay? Because you're talking, an extra 24 hours idling somewhere, okay? So just check your idling. It'll really help you guys out. Acceleration, whenever you're at that stoplight and it's time to go, that's another time that you use a lot of fuel. And it takes a lot of energy and a lot of fuel to get that, that truck and that trailer moving. It's sitting still. You got to get it moving. It takes a lot of fuel, a lot of RPMs. And it takes a lot more to do that than to keep a truck moving down the road. And that's why acceleration uses so much fuel. So it just burns a lot getting that thing moving. It's so heavy, it just makes it a lot more. So whenever you're accelerating, just take it easy and you won't burn nearly as much fuel as if you were to gas it and go as fast as you could. So for those trucks who can set their cruise control and let it slowly climb to the desired speed, then that would be ideal, because that's the most efficient way to do it. That's what the truck was meant to do. And then finally we get to speed itself. Multiple studies have shown that 64 miles per hour to 66 is the optimal speed for tractor trailers. Right? Many companies have set speed limiters on their trucks just to help control their fuel consumption expense because of their drivers driving 70 miles per hour, okay? 75 miles per hour, whatever it might be, which is kind of getting up there, into a zone that in some situations might not be that safe either. But, they can't directly make the driver accelerate better or stop idling. they can watch it, but they can't, make them stop. Whereas with speed limiters, they can, and they found out that that's a great way to help save on their fuel. And now, we don't all need those speed limiters. That's something that you can put on your truck, because sometimes, you're going 64, you need to pass somebody, you got a speed limiter where now you're kind of stuck. Okay, so it's just something to watch out for, because sometimes that extra power that a speed limiter stops you from getting can be helpful. Like getting out of some tough spots. But going fast pulls, more fuel to keep the big rig moving. All right, so limiting our speed to 64, 65 miles per hour cuts back on the the fuel that we use while we're just driving from one place to another. So if you're looking to grow your company and you have a fleet modeling the massive other companies out there, you're looking for a truck that has good mileage, good miles per gallon. All right, because of many of the massive fleets out there, they've decided to go with Freightliner because they have, parts that are easily accessible. A lot of trucks out on the road are Freightliners. So there's less maintenance costs, things like that. But also they have great gas mileage, especially the newer ones coming out have 8 to 9 miles per gallon. Sometimes you can go down into 7s. But then if you're watching your idling and your acceleration and all those things, you'll be up there in the 8s, okay? And so if you're really looking to grow your fleet, to get that trucking empire, look at the companies that are successful and model them. They're running Freightliners. They have speed limiters. You could even look at doing an efficiency bonus for drivers that you have based on their fuel usage, because if they're saving you $1,000, $2,000 a month in fuel, you could throw them $500 extra that month because they saved you that money, and now they're going to continue to act that way. And you can tell them why you did it. Like, hey, you didn't idle as much, you didn't accelerate as fast, you saved me money. Here's some of that, And that just goes to show those truckers that you got, those drivers, that they're appreciated, and their efforts that they do in your business are appreciated as well. Okay? Because that's money that they saved you. Alright, so just thinking, if you only got 6 miles to the gallon compared to that 8, that's saving you thousands of dollars a month right there. But it also goes to show you that newer trucks beat a lot of older trucks on the miles per gallon. Not just because, they're better, but, they're streamlined, things like that, and maintenance is a little bit easier on those trucks, okay? But you can also look at, buying more for a newer truck, not necessarily brand new, because they're up there. But, you're saving thousands of dollars in maintenance and fuel with miles per gallon, okay? So those are that's the number one way to save money as a trucker or a small fleet, is in fuel. Your fuel costs. You can control it, but you can't control all of it. You can control most of it, okay? You'll still be better than all the other owner-operators out there running 70 miles per hour down the road, okay? Take it easy. See you on the next one, guys.